Today we're taking a look at the remote control for Sony cameras. I'm actually using a Sony ZV-1. This connects through the Bluetooth feature on your camera, and it's a really nice little dealio to have. So I'm going to show you the features, let you know some of the things that I like and the things that I dislike. So starting from the very top here, what we have is a plus and minus, which is going to be your zoom in and your zoom out. So all you got to do is push the plus and you can zoom right in and you can zoom out just like that. Pretty nice little feature to have there. When you have your camera set in your camera mode rather than video mode, you can snap a picture, and you got your picture button right there, and then you've also got your record button, that red button right there. So that's going to be your start and your stop for the record. You got your autofocus on or autofocus off with this button right here, and you can use that if you are if your camera is not an autofocus. The Sony ZV-1 is an autofocus, so when I push that button, nothing is going to happen. And then you've also got a C1 button on here. That C1 button is going to sync up with the C1 or the C2 button that's on your camera, and the C2 button on my camera is actually a defocus of the background. So when I push my C1, you can see my background change, and it says that the background is defocusing. So once you get everything where you want it, you can you got a lock button here on the side so that you don't accidentally stick it in your pocket and push a record button or snap a picture or something like that. On the other side, you do have a zoom and a focus, and so it's just a little slide button. So if I slide up to focus, push my autofocus, I'm not going to get anything other than I can see a square. Actually, I can actually see a square that is focusing on me as I move. So that autofocus feature is on. Back down to my zoom. I still continue with the autofocus, so you just got to push it that one time, which is a really nice feature. You do have to install a battery. The battery does come with it. So what I like about this is that if you was to see my setup, I'm across from a table, and so every time I have to push the record button, I got to go back behind the camera, push the record button, come back around, and then get started. Now, the one thing that I wish this had was that if I could change my ISO or change my f-stop, and then if it also had a power button so I could turn my camera off, that would be nice. And so, but you know what I wanted was a remote control so that I didn't have to continuously walk back and forth around my table to turn it on or to push record and then to get started. I can just start it right here with my record button. So if you're looking for just a nice, simple, easy to install remote control for your Sony digital cameras, then this one right here from AODELAN is one that you might want to consider. It's really nice and I really like it.